All right. Welcome to another episode of Six Pack Jacked Code of Conduct. In this episode, what we're going to talk about are the two paths that we've got. And this is for the audience of people who are wanting to handle fitness in their life. And there's look, the ultimate beast to slay is going to be just that choice of actually getting started. So there's two paths of scary for any person who is starting to dabble with that idea of, you know what, I want to get my fitness handled so I get my life handled. And you could have the perfect knowledge. Someone could feed you that information, the plan, everything, and yet there's this final demon that can stop you. It's crazy, man. Humans have a tendency, I think it's we just like to complain. We want things to be easy. We could complain that we don't like where we're at in our current situation with fitness. But we could complain that, I don't want to do that plan. Someone could give you like the perfect knowledge of what to do. And you could be like, I don't want to put in the time for that. I don't have time. It's like we just want to complain about everything. But here's the thing. There's two paths, man. Two paths of scary. The path of not changing is scary, right? What's going to happen 3, 6, 9 months down the road, 3 years, 5 years, 10 freaking years? What if you go the rest of your life and you still don't get started? You keep talking a good game about getting started, but you don't get started. The other path, what's the fear? The fear of having to form new habits, the fear of having to block out time in your schedule, the fear of actually working out, the fear of change, the fear of uncertainty, the fear of not being able to handle the gains you're going to get. Like, there's one type of fear that actually leads to the results that we keep talking about wanting to get. So you have to choose, which fear are you going to give up? Which fear are you going to sacrifice? Because if you don't change course, the fear that you're giving up is the one that's actually the lesser of the two fears, the fear of just getting started and making a change. You want to sacrifice the fear that's getting you nowhere in life. The fear of what if I don't change? The fear of remaining stagnant. The fear of staying exactly where you're at. So what do? How do you just take the plunge? My favorite thing to do is you have to look at yourself in the mirror. You have to look at yourself in the mirror, imagine two realities. You have to have the courage to do this, and it doesn't have to take that long. Sometimes it can take a couple days, maybe a week. It doesn't matter, but at some point you have to make a decision. But it's important to sort of like prophesy your future. Play out both paths, man. Play out the path of not changing. What is that going to look like? Actually play it out. Not changing, what is that going to look like in a month, 2 months, 3 months, staying still, continuing to complain, continuing to tell people that you want to change, but still not taking action or making any changes. What does that actually look like? And just think it out. Be smart here. This is your life. We're talking about making changes in your life. We're talking about real consequences. What are the real consequences? What are the ramifications of not changing? It's going to lead to a future reality where you're settling, right? What does that look like? Does it feel good? Do you want that? Is that better than the other path? Now let's play forward the other path. The path where you actually get started. The path where you get resourceful. You find a mentor, you find a coach. You get a smart workout plan. You get a good eating plan. You get a coach that's guiding you along the path so that any questions you have, any confusing points you have, it's all answered and addressed so that you're just flowing freely toward getting more muscular, getting more lean, getting closer to the day where you're confident in your body and you get to wear whatever clothing you want. Play that out. How awesome is that? Is that path more valuable than the other path of not changing? Which path is more valuable? You have to decide. You have to pick. If you know one path is more valuable, the next step is, what choice do you have to make so that when you put your head on your pillow tonight, you're happy, you're proud of the direction that you're in, you're proud of the changes that you're making, you're proud of your new beginning. What choice must you make? Look, you can keep doing these strategies, but if you just take it to that point, the next step is do it, right? Just at some point you just got to do it. You just got to do it at some point. You know, there's no like magic solution. You can't think everything. You're not like freaking Charles Xavier from the X-Men. You can't just magically make things happen, control things with your mind, right? At some point you got to like extend the mind to actually doing it, actually making it happen. Okay? So 3, 2, 1, do this exercise. Let's freaking make it happen.